Hello and welcome to another video of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm Lord Keith. Today we're going to do the astronomy class.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions
So
you brewed.
we shall go here, press the start button, we go in here, we go here, and we go there. I know exactly where it is so we don't have to take all that messing about. We just go out this door here. I hope you're all keeping well.
Revelio.
I'm not so bad myself, thank you.
Our neighbour. And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Confringo!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
I'm not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful. Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes. What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore
Yes.
with.
Happy to be here. It is good.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
Little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
He's scared of spiders, basically. There's no spiders in here.
Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
The constellation should
To get the
appear to be
constellation,
center of
see the
view.
big dot at the top? Bring bring the picture in with the right trigger and just close it off.
I was
There's
right about the
15 of them
tables.
all together.
They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook.
Yeah, we've heard
you know,
it.
And how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Tatty bye, Emmett. He's a nice lad, Emmett, but he's scared. I don't know what there is to be scared of.
Wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that?
Revelio.
I'll go in there after for those chests. I'll collect those when I'm not filming. That way you don't get bored of me walking around looking for them.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Now, to expand it, you use the left trigger, and then remember you have to move it around and put it into place. We need to go to the world map, and then if we zoom in a bit, you can see there's one here. I know roughly where they all are. And if you spend time to open the map, you can find them all fairly quickly. See how easy they are? Very simple. Is he talking about mushroom stew again? Do you know that's all them goblins talk about? Mushroom stew. Now, where's that other one? There it is. I need to get to Upper Oxfield. I know it can be a bit tedious, I understand. It's just, you know, it's got to be done. These are all part of the quests and the jobs, you know, that appear in the game. That's my birth sign. The next one is over here. There it is. Like I said, there's 15 altogether. This is number 6. So we've still got a little way to go. You don't get them all in one night anyway, because you know, you have to change the time. You have to change from one date to the other. You know that name? You've seen the Harry Potter films, you will do. See, you have to look about for them because you can't always remember where they all are. I know there's one here. There's one over here. There's one there. You will find that now and again. You'll get attacked by wolves and stuff while you're doing this. But it's all part of the game, you know. Do 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 do. This is Cambridge. When it'll let me go on it. Sorry about the cough. Throat's a bit ippy today. I'll be all sorted come Tuesday.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Not today.
These rocks have seen better days.
They're not always easy to remember, you know. I try not to do the astronomy class very often. I tried to leave that, but because it come up today, you know, I thought I'd better get it done. Quest is a quest, is it not? We've not got you have to fly to that one.
Heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. Such arrogance.
I know it's a bit of a long trek, but I didn't have a flue flame lit nearby. Don't matter, I can light one on the way back when I've done this lot.
An intruder!
And he can shut up and all.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Yeah, you are, aren't you? Now, if I'm right, the next ones are in the other area. I know there's a couple over here. There's one in that corner there. I'll have to fly to here. Some of them are a little awkward to get to. And you have to be careful how you land on one of them, because it's full of enemies, and if you land in the wrong place, they'll come out and get you. That's the dog star, Canis Major. There's one here. Right, so it's turned daylight.
An astronomy table should prove useful once the sun's down.
See, we're still on daylight, so we'll do it again. Now, there's one over here. There's one at, there's one here, one there. There's one here, one there, and one over there. So what we'll do is, in fact, we'll go to this one first. And then we'll, because this one's at Cradcroft, and then we'll move across. And the last one will be at the hideaway, Henrietta's hideaway. I think this one's got an Inferius waiting for us.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
There is one that's got a zombie waiting for you. Now, where's the other one? There's one there, we'll have to fly across to this one, and the other one is sat there, see? That's Henrietta's hideaway. So, we'll jump across here, because this is quite a flight. It's not that far, you know, it's... And the last one, this is the dodgy one. This is the one at Henrietta's hideaway. Now where was it again? It's here. It's on the rooftop there. See it? Now when you're coming in here, there are stairs that go down to the enemies. I'm not going to go down to the enemies because there's missions to do in there. But if they hear you land on the roof, they will come up to you and attack you. And there's a boss and there's quite a lot of enemies in there actually. There's a lookout on the roof here as well. He's down there. See where the cave is? There, you see him? He will tell the others where you are. And that's them all. Now, let's get out of here. And we can jump on this. I'll just go out and now check them all. Make sure we've got all the ones that's we need. Right, you go in here. You go to exploration. And here's the astronomy tables, you see. That's for 5. This is for 10. And that's for 15. And that's that complete. Very, very simple. Very easy, nice, easy little quest. You know, and I'm sure you'll have fun with it. You know, I would. You know, have fun with it. See where you go from there. Right, so now we're finished for this one for tonight. I'm now going to jump back to Hogwarts. I shall collect those chests at some point when I'm not doing anything. And we'll see where we go with that. Okay, I want to wish you well. Thank you for joining me. And I shall see you on the next one. All being well, I'm going to be taking a break for a day or two. Come Tuesday, I've got to have a bit of work done to my throat, and I'm going in hospital. I'll be back, you know, as soon as I can. Okay, take care. I'm Lord Keith. Thank you for being with me, and bye for now.